Yeah. She's a dip. Okay, so I signed my name. I'm like, what am I don't know. I didn't know what I was. What I prepared was going to fall into any category. So, okay. The summer has been very trying on my premier business, but the problem is that I let it be trying. I went out of town, I didn't prepare, I came back and I had no shows on the calendar. I panicked. And so instead of telling myself that everything was going to work out, I was so much dwelling on that I didn't have any shows. All I could think about is, oh, I actually don't have any shows, I don't have any shows. Every time I would look at my calendar, I don't have any shows. So my thoughts and my actions were all centered upon the fact that I didn't have any bookings. And I would tell myself, okay, I'm going to go to soccer practice, I'm going to get a booking. But at the same time, I knew in the back of my mind that I didn't have any, and so I think it hindered me. Well, something happened about a week ago, and I got a call from my brother. My brother has his own business, and it's been a dream of his to do. And they started in February, and this year has been a hard year, as it is in the economy. And they were to the point where they almost went under. They were so buried that they didn't know how it was absolutely going to be possible for them to pull themselves out of it. So he calls me, he says, Jen, you told me something a while back, and he says, and I'm going to tell it to you now because I know it works. He says, I have a secret. And he says, you need to put this into action in your own life. He says, because in the last 2 weeks, I have told myself that everything was going to be okay, that all things good happened to me, that my business would improve. And instead of dwelling on all the negative, he decided to change and shift his thoughts to the positive. So he told me, he's like, there's 3 things you need to remember at all times. Ask, believe, receive. Anytime you have that negative thought, change it and say, ask what you need for. Ask for those bookings. Ask for that busy calendar. Ask for, for all good things to happen to you. The second step is that you have to absolutely believe without a shadow of a doubt that it will happen. You have to believe it. And if you don't believe it, that doubt creeps in on you and it pulls you back down. You have to believe. And then you have to receive. You have to be ready to receive. It's like you've got you've got this catalog of the universe, and you're going to flip through the catalog, and you're going to find the experiences that you want. You're ordering them. And as soon as you order them, what is it? Like when you're going through a pottery, I'm thinking Pottery Barn because I know Stephanie and I are on the same page. We look at that Pottery Barn catalog and we're like, oh, I want that so bad. And we think about it and we tear that picture out and we're looking at it and we think about it, we think about it, and we think about it until we think it into existence. And at that moment, at that moment, you're ready to receive it. So you're living your life as though you've already received it. So I know every single jeweler has been at a show, and you're sitting there and you pull out your booking activity, and you have that doubt creep into the back of your mind. What if I don't get any bookings? What if, oh, she's not going to book. She looks too busy. She's not going to book. You have to shut that all out at that moment, and you're going to tell yourself, you're going to ask, you're going to get bookings. Without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to get bookings. Then you're going to believe it, and then you're going to receive it. So what if it doesn't happen at that show? Life goes on. I told myself the other night that I was going to get 2 bookings. It was on Friday night. I had gone to soccer with my boys. I got a booking, and I came home, and I was like, but I wanted 2. I wanted 2 bookings. How? Okay, so I sat there, and I'm at my dining room table, and I'm working. I'm looking through some names, and my phone rings. And it's Corey. And Corey's like, Jen, I'm at a show. This gal wants to do a show on a Friday night, and I do not have any possible time that I can fit her in. Can you do the show for me? Hello? Wow. That was my second booking. I sat there, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to get that booking. And Corey called me. And it doesn't matter how it happened, but I asked, I believed, and I received. I have these cards, and I have cut them up, and I pasted them all over my entire house. I'll give it to Corey, and we'll put it on the site. Cut them out, put some sticky stuff on the back, put one in your car, put one on your mirror, put one on your fridge, everywhere you go. Ask, believe, receive.
That is a huge